Hey, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Be here with the Untitled Game Show.com, back with another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. This is also gaming with subscribers because I'm actually playing with subscribers, and I have a special surprise for you for first time on my channel. Take a look at it right there. Bam! I have a shiny Mew. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have a singles battle versus Sanchez. He brings out Charizard in shiny form, and I got my shiny Mew. I go ahead and use Psychic to start off the match right there. The Mew right now is not running that many different attacks, so I was basically only stuck using, you know, Psychic. Then I tried to switch it up by using up some Blizzard. He was lucky enough to actually miss the damn Blizzard, and I think for sure, if I was correct, Charizard is a flying type, so I was super sure that that Blizzard was going to be able to take him out. But Blizzard only has a 70% chance of hitting. I go ahead and I finally got actually connect with the Blizzard, and I think in this form Charizard is a Dragon type, so that definitely did some good damage. I go ahead and switch him out, throw out another Pokemon, Moltres. Now, I'm going to throw it off the bat, guys. I was not expecting to go into this battle. I have no items. I have nothing prepared. I was just like, hey, he's a subscriber. He challenged me to a match. I don't care. I have a little party with me. I'll just deal with the party that I have. Because at the time, I think I even have like a low-level Smeargle, which I was so surprised that even survived at all. He comes out right here, brings out a smart move, brings out a water type. I have Moltres. I gotta switch out, which you will see in this battle very much. We do a lot of switching, so I bring out Zapdos, forcing his hand. What is he gonna do? He's gonna have to stay in there, or he's gonna have to switch out the next turn. But go ahead, first round, he goes out with the Hydro Pump. I eat it up because I am well Zapdos, and water damage won't do a lot to me. He brings out a Luxray, which is kind of smart, seeing as it itself is electrical Pokemon as well. So he knew he was going to be able to eat that discharge from me. The only reason I used discharge because I wanted to use an attack that 100% would hit, and I wanted to make sure my Zapdos was safe. So I went ahead and switched out to a different Pokemon. My BC Pokemon right here. I love this guy. Doesn't affect me. Sorry, man. Sorry. It does not affect me. I am a ground flying type. So I knew I was going to be safe from that electrical attack. Even though I have the flying ability as well, being part flying, being ground type still makes me completely immune to the effects of electrical attacks like electrical fang or whatever he did use before. I go ahead and take out my boy Charizard in his mega shiny form, which looks pretty damn cool. Nice job on getting that Pokemon, man. Next up, he switches up with, bam, another beautiful Pokemon, Keldeo, in the second form. Or actually, when you teach him Sacred Sword or Secret Sword? Secret Sword, that's what you need to teach him. So I go ahead and use some rocks on his butt. It was not very effective. As you guys know from me, guys, sometimes I don't bother pay attention to typing. I just have fun. And if I win, I win. I pay attention to typing when I actually just really am preparing to battles. You see from some of my earlier matches, but when I play with link battles with friends, I just mess around and see what happens, as you will see later on in the video as well. He brings out a smart type for me right now, as seen as I am part ground, so you know that water damage was gonna be some dangerous stuff for me, but he goes ahead and uses an ice attack, which just works as well, just as good. So he takes me out. I'm bye-bye. Being part flying does not help me against, well, you know, ice attack. So I bring out Whitetail, which all considering was kind of a bad move because he's an ice Pokemon. But many of the people in my party are actually what's it called? Are actually weaker to ice moves like Zapdos. So I didn't want to take it. I knew Whitetail had enough health that he would be able to absorb that. So I got ahead and use the Phantom. The only reason I used that because I knew I was going to be able to go first, and he brings out his tank right there, the turtle, with plenty of health. But I knew I was going to switch right back out into Moltres. We're going to keep up the switching Pokemon battle right here, guys. Keep it going back and forth, back and forth. Knew he was going to probably try to use something to regenerate some health. So with that, I might, I'm gonna get sapped, get some life taken away from me. But I knew that he's gonna have to switch out. There's nothing else he could do but switch out right in this situation because Moltres will definitely, it's gonna mess him up. So he does the same thing, switches out, and I was just kind of trying to play smart as well, switching in and out. So he brings this guy out. He's gonna be able. I think he eats up this attack right here. Yeah, he definitely does. And guys, real quick, I'm gonna try to go back to doing more live battles where me and the actual opponent actually commentates at the same time. I think that's a lot more fun than me commentating over a match after it happens. And from the recorder, I think I like that way better. So when I do battles with Gem and so forth, I'm definitely going to go back to doing it that way. But this was a fun match that I had to show to you guys. So Smeargle right there, he definitely had to take that attack. I think at this point, Smeargle was only like level 40 something. The reason I used Poison Gas, I figured if he's going to die and everything, I might as well do something that could at least weaken him up. I knew that this Pokemon was really dangerous for me right now. It knows a lot of ice moves, and the team that I was using has a lot of flying types, a lot of Pokemon that would be weak against, ice type of damage. So I was basically hoping, let's like if I can't kill him in the long run, let me slowly take him out. So it was a weird move choice right there, but anyways, I go ahead and use it. I was just afraid in case anything happened. I wasn't thinking straight that he got poisoned, so no way he could have been really faster than me. But as you see, the Ice Beam was super effective on Whitetail, but Whitetail is not level 100, guys. None of the Pokemon I was playing with at this point was actually level 100, but Whitetail was 100% able to survive that encounter, which really worked out great for me. Boom, here comes Keldeo. Keldeo goes ahead, does a little bit of damage. I go ahead into a flying type Mew, and it's gonna take him out because I am pretty sure that is super effective because he is weak to flying type moves. Unfortunate problem with that Pokemon, he has lots of weakness, and surprise guys, that might be my next week giveaway. I am not sure yet, or maybe I'll give it to Gem so he could give it away. We're not 100% sure yet. So I'll go ahead and I use U-turn just to get him out of the match right there. I'm sure he was not expecting me to use U-turn at all. That's not a move you see very much on a Whitetail, and that's at least what I call him. And I switch out into Zapdos, knowing that he was gonna probably use the Ice Fang. I ate it up though. I survived it just by a little, but I knew he was gonna have to switch out. He would have had to because Zapdos would have been a problem. And seeing as he's running out of Pokemon, of course he's gonna do this. And he's playing very smart, man. I'm not disrespecting. He's playing very very smart. He eats up the attack right there with his ground grass type. So, anyways, I switched right back in to Fly. The reason I picked Fly was just in case of anything. I just wanted to be sure that I was gonna be able to guarantee some damage on whoever came out. So I then ahead did Fly. Zapdos is faster than him. Drill Peck goes ahead, lands the hit. The reason I picked Drill Peck is just because it was an attack that I 100% knew was going to land some damage. So it's nothing special. My Zapdos doesn't know that crazy moves or anything like that. It was just a simple Zapdos. He gets me around from point A to point B. So he knows electrical moves and flying moves. That's it. I haven't taught him any special moves. I haven't looked up any combos. I was just like, yep, I'm going to use him an electrical flying type just because I want to do that. Zapdos bites the dust, and for fun, let's bring it back out. Shiny Mew, and guess what move I'm going to use? Mew knows Metronome. And out of all the moves Mew could try to Metronome, he uses Volt Switch. Ladies and gentlemen, Volt Switch is a freaking ground... Ugh. It's not going to do nothing against a ground type, man. He's electric, man. That's an electrical move. It wasn't going to do anything. Talk about some bad metronome right there, Shiny Mew. Anyways, that was the first time I was using my Shiny Mew in a battle versus anybody else. So, stuff happens. But Moltres comes out and does his job and finishes the battle off, man. Good match, man. I love playing with subscribers. If I have chance, I'm thinking of doing a big thing on twitch.tv where every single weekend maybe we get together for a few hours, we challenge people, we do double battle, triple battles, or multi battles. Let me know what you guys think about this. Might be a way to build my audience on Twitch too. Later guys, thanks for watching.